Hello, my name is Ethan Horn. I'm with LIonheart Industries Incorporated. Today I'm giving a demonstration of the self-powered remote float unit. The self-powered remote float unit saves utilities time and money by helping prevent sewer overflows. The self-powered remote float unit is designed for areas where a sewer overflow would potentially go into a lake, a stream, or any other environmentally sensitive areas. It is simple in operation. It's designed for areas. It also is designed for areas where you may not have power, or your SCADA or electronics communication system may be too costly to get into a particular area. This is a very simple, economical drop-in solution if you have a particular area you're concerned about. Let's take a look. An antenna, electronics component, and a float. It's light, doesn't weigh much. The battery is plugged in. We're ready for the demonstration. What I'm going to do is demonstrate how long it takes once the float has been inverted to the time that the utility gets the early warning communication, whether it be text or email, that the sewer may be in danger of overflowing. I'm going to start a timer. All right, the timer's been started. I inverted the float. This is what would happen if if the manhole that this has been deployed in, if the water level rises, the float becomes inverted, and thereby when the electronics goes to take a look at the float, it'll see that the contact has closed and that the float has been engaged. And so that's what I'm simulating right now. I'll put it here. All right. So the float has been engaged. We're just about 40 seconds. An important thing to know is that once the electronics component sees that the float has been engaged, it will continue to send the utility alerts, letting them know that the water level is still high. And as long as that water level is high and the float is engaged, the alerts continue to notify the utility. For the purposes of this demonstration, I have it set to read the float every 60 seconds. When you're out in the field, the most precious resource is power, and so it only reads every 15 minutes once it's out in the field. But here today, for the sake of our demonstration, it's set at 60 seconds. See, we're at 1.5 minutes. It's still trucking along. One of the things that the self-powered remote float unit does is once a day it connects to the internet to let the internet know, or to let the cloud know that things are okay, checks in, makes sure that everything is still in operating good condition, so that if there is a problem, we can find out before there's a sewer event. Okay, we just got a text. The float switch has been engaged. That took 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And so at this point, I'm going to pause. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that 2 minutes and 5 seconds or not on the timer. But at this point, I'm going to pause the demonstration and I'm going to continue. I'm going to pick up with a screen recording showing the detail view once you get that text or email, what you can log in and see from this notification. So bear with me. Hello, thank you for joining me. This is a continuation of the self-powered remote float unit by LIonheart Industries Incorporated. I am Ethan Horn. All right, so let's see. So what I've done here, this is continuing the demonstration. This is a computer screen showing the text messages that the unit has been sending me. You can see here that the remote float unit has been sending me several ongoing text messages. As long as the float is engaged, the system will continue to send the utility alert notifications. Here's the link. We're going to click on the link. It's going to bring us to the login screen. Hopefully I got that right. Let's see. There we go. So this screen gives some history to what's been going on at that particular manhole in regards to the water level. You can see that on the 5th at 5:18 the float was engaged, and then at 5:21 it was not. You can see how important it is that this float is now engaged. Below it there's a map. If it's on your cell phone, one of the nice features of looking at this on a smartphone is that you can click on the dot, you can click on directions, and it will give you voice navigation to get to the particular sewer manhole where this self-powered remote float unit has been deployed. I have it set to Brenham because that's where I live, not because there is a sewer overflow in Brenham. And then below that you have a spreadsheet view showing you more detailed and easier to see at a detail level what the history has been with the float every few minutes, whether it's been engaged or not engaged. And that concludes our demonstration. Once again, my name is Ethan Horn with LIonheart Industries. It's been a demonstration of the self-powered remote float unit, and that self-powered remote float unit saves utilities time and money by helping prevent sewer overflows.